Alright, I'm gonna need this Google Hangout shit. Yeah, fuck this shit. Let me see. Retard traded for who? Is the question. Mm-hmm. Shit. It's up to you guys. Mm-hmm. All right, guys, we'll be starting here in a moment. I need I need it one more time. The numbers. So go ahead. Who wants? What is it? Hold on. Go ahead. Say it again. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Next one. Okay. What is
Hey,
it?
before you start the broadcast, let him test out the soundboard so.
Well, I already started it, dude. So we're gonna have to just go. We're already late. All right. What is it? 7:0. What is it? Go ahead. Mm-hmm. You there?
Hello?
Okay. We should all be there.
Hold on, stand by. Let me plug in my mic. Yeah. Let him, there we go. Let him test the sound. Alright, test the soundboard real quick. Alright, yeah, that's what I'm about to do. I have my mic plugged in so that I can use. Does this work? Hold on. Yeah. It's not very loud. Hold on.
We're just doing a couple tests, guys. Give us like 2 minutes.
You hear it? You hear it? Hold on now.
It's here. Reroute.
Did you hear that? No, I didn't. How about now? You hear it? Where am I supposed to be
No. Guys, we'll be starting in 2 minutes. Get that thing closer, man.
It's plugged into my headset. Hold on. Can you guys still hear me?
I can hear you.
Hey, can you guys hear me? Okay, hold on. Tell me if you can hear this. So low.
I don't hear it.
Hold on. Yeah, I don't know why it's so low.
Use speakerphone, dude.
I am. Give me one sec. Yeah, I'm on my, I'm on speakerphone.
Try it now.
I hear it in my headset.
Yeah, but I barely hear it, dude, on my phone. Say it again.
Oh, you barely hear it?
Try it again.
Hear that?
It's just like a tick, tick. That's what
Here
it's.
we go, here we go, here we go. I turned it up a bit. Does that help?
Try it again.
Okay, hold on. Is it still quiet?
Yeah.
Here. Hold on, give me a second. Let me go see if I can get some of this phone through that.
Hurry up, man. We don't have much time. I gotta get this started.
Yo. Where? What do you need? I'll be if you let me use your phone for this show. Okay. Okay.
We're having some technical difficulties, guys, that we're trying to get to the bottom of, so it'll take me another second or two. You there, Monkey, still?
Is Spider in here?
Yeah, he's on conference. Spider.
He said to call him on Xbox.
On Xbox?
Oh, he said he lost connection to the call.
Oh, great. Okay. Hold on. Okay, no problem. We'll get you back on the call. Hold on. Give me the number again.
I just pulled up the Twitch.
Spider, give me the number again. Okay.
Oh shit, I figured out how we can still do this. I have the second
Wait,
phone.
33. What?
Hold on. I have a second phone for the board.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do you know where the other phone is? Where is it at?
Something happened, dude. Answer. There we go.
Hello?
Are we all here now?
Easy.
I think I can't get Spider, dude. It's not letting me connect Spider.
Hey. Are you here?
Spider, you there?
Yeah, give me a minute or
Okay.
so. I'm getting the other phone now so I can do the soundboard.
All right.
I'm here, Gator.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I figured out the password. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 minute.
Dude, if we can't get it to go, we're gonna have to go without it at this point.
I have it right here in my hand. I'm just saving the ones that I need.
Okay. Guys, if you can hear me, what matchup would you like to see? Computer versus computer. Give me your matchups. We'll make it happen. Put it on the chat room. USA?
Alright, I've got some of them saved. Give me 1 minute.
Okay, we'll do it. USA versus who? Okay, we'll do USA Canada first and Montreal Boston. Eichel versus Eichel? Yeah, that's really good. That's a really interesting matchup there. Pretty close. Of course, Canada, is superior. Let's see, what do we have a choice here?
So the thing that sucks is this one doesn't have all the ones my phone has. Oh, can you hear that?
I heard that fine.
Sweet.
Okay,
I've got some of them, but I mean.
do the best we can.
I'll put some of them in. Give me 1 sec.
Ah, very cute, Shad.
Each ball will score. Versus each ball.
Okay, well, I'm gonna start. Okay, you guys can get. We're gonna have to.
Man. Go for it.
All right. Well, welcome. This is our first show for the new show from the VPHA called, guys. What is it called?
Gooning around.
Okay. And when we look at gooning around, why don't you guys give a little synopsis of what gooning around is?
You want to start off, Spider, or you want me to take it? You go ahead first, buddy. Sure. Alright. So basically our show, to show by the players, for the players. Of course we have some commissioner help from Gator, because can't have a show without him. So, purpose of the show, we're obviously supposed to be funny. We're going to talk a lot of shit, hopefully get some laughs, entertain everybody. We want to get some players on the shows, and we want to get you guys involved, which I will go over in the end of the show on how we are trying to get you guys involved. And just a disclaimer, the language and content in this show may not be suitable for gamers under the age of 18, so go fuck yourself. Here you go, Spider. Like Abon said, trying to make this a fun little show for the community. We're players, we're doing this for the players, we don't want this all to be business. Also, we're going to try and make it kind of little like an ESPN show, doing some tops, top plays of the week, top goals, top hits, top fights, plus some other little things. That being said, Albino, you have the floor. So, this being a new show, a lot of you guys don't know too much, I guess, about me and Spider Monkey. Just so you guys know, I was albino, but my gamer tag is now the real Germaniac. So don't get confused. Don't get your balls in a little knot. So here's a little bit about me. I'm 19 years old. I'm in the military. Been playing Xbox for 7 years, going strong, going hard. No license, Freaking play center, play left wing and right wing. Goalie, I suck shit. Defense, I don't play it. See me on the ice, expect some goals, expect points, and yeah, your turn, Spider. Alright, well, I'm Spider. Apparently my team loves to call me I Love Men. Thanks, guys. Real confidence booster. Yeah, everybody knows that. I'm a left defenseman in Philly. I pretty much only play left defense. I'm 19. Yeah, fuck you, Albino. We didn't hear any booze on yours, did we, buddy? Hey, I'm the one with the soundboard here, not you. Yeah, fuck you, Shad. Better players hosting the show. I love men. We are the best players host the show. LOL. JK. Damn. Shad, you were going to be a guest on my show tonight.
He's still gonna be a guest.
Yeah, probably is. on to our first segment, Spider. I think you got this one. We're going to be talking about the trades this week because, you know, there's really been games other than preseason. So let's get into, let's go first with the good trades.
Well, before you start on that, I have a disclaimer to GMs, AGMs, people who are the brain trust in this trade. Please don't take this personal. This is all in fun, okay? Now you may continue.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Spider.
First things first, does any owner that's watching the stream right now want to get on and talk about the trades with us? Feel free. We only have a couple. We don't know a lot of them. So, like I said, if you guys want to get on, let us know.
You guys suck at trading. Throw the same players back and forth.
Yeah, hard to see that a lot.
Go ahead, Spider.
What trade should we talk about first? There, Albino.
Let's talk about the Koozie trade.
The koozie.
First one I found on my list.
Calgary and St. Louis. Calgary,
right,
nice pickup by you, man. I'll give you guys
right,
that.
Calgary's becoming a top team this year. They still suck dick, but I mean, that was a good pickup. Kudos to you for that pickup. Gator, you got anything on either of those two players, Lennox or QZ?
Lennox, top 10 winger, great player, very creative on the puck. Overall, just a great overall player. Kuzi, same. I've heard he's good. Haven't really seen him play much, but
yeah, right. We said Crosby was good too. We all saw what happened in the Boston game when I won 36 faceoffs out of 40. Ouch. Right, top 6 center and dropping. Watch out, guys. Can't win a faceoff.
Hey,
Play
it's
clock,
said,
go
you
back
never know, man. You never know. They just had a bad night.
and
Yeah,
Shadowlek has
I
just
did
made a nice disclaimer. No bitches should watch this show. Feelings maybe get hurt. Disclaimer.
Thank you, Shad.
Love talking about Chad.
But back to the whole trade. I think Calgary really made it out with this one. I never heard
Definitely, they're going to be a stacked team this year. They're definitely going to be a
keep in
stacked
mind,
team.
though.
Definitely going to be on the lookout for them.
But everyone, just keep in mind, every team is beatable. You'll see it in the season.
Right? So this next trade, I don't know what was happening here, but this is a 4-for-1 deal that happened. I don't know. I'm pretty sure everybody knows about this. It involves one of the high quote-unquote top guys in the league, Slavsky. You know, we got light-skinned, Ponder 3, Jamaican wee man, and Fresno. Yeah, I think I said that right. All traded just for Slavsky. Like, is he really that good? I get it, Slavsky, you're a great player, but 4 players, man? Now, can we get anybody from Montreal in here? I kind of want to hear what went down with that. Because that's a little, like, really?
Guys, we had some technical difficulties. I apologize about that. We had a bad little we had someone come in the party who wasn't welcome, so I had to pause it for a moment. But go ahead now.
What were we on? What was the last thing?
Montreal, Carolina. So,
Oh,
my
man.
turn.
So can we get someone from Montreal in here? And Eichel, yeah, you beat us 9-0, but I wasn't playing that game.
Wait, Volcom's here. Volcom.
Welcome. Can we get someone from Montreal in this? Someone.
Damn, we blew you out, Shadowlight. I don't even know. What team are you on?
Shadowlex on
What
Tampa.
team are you?
Eichel's talking about the
Shut up,
LA
I didn't
Philly
play that
blowout where, I'll admit we had a bad game. We played like shit. But Eichel, I got news for you. That's why they call it preseason.
Right? Invite me, haha. Balcom said to invite him so we can talk about this happy trade for Slavsky. Well, I'm still waiting to get Volcom on the line. Let me talk about a little about the Carolina-Montreal trade.
Volcom on the line.
Man.
You're going to have to get a message out to him and get him on one of your phones because I already have 3 on mine. So you'd have to conference call it or you would have to find another way to get him on the line. That's the problem right now.
I got it. I've got another phone in my hand. Alright. Let me about the Carolina-Montreal. I don't know what Carolina... Send me your number. But they were using 2 things. Either, hey, we really need to get this 5 guy out of here. He sucks a lot of dick. Or, wow, we just got 4 players for a terrible player. We did good. Either way. Right? Either way, Carolina, good job. You got somebody bad out, and you brought in 4 probably decent players who could outplay him any day. Right? And then, of course, moving on to the next trade, we have the wraparound king. The rapper of all rappers, might as well call him Eminem, Mr. Pastor Dean, being thrown around the league over and over and over because nobody wants it.
Well, wait, I have a disagreement there. Pastor Gaines is a hell of a rap guy, but I really think Eichel 9 can compete with Pastor for that title.
Yeah, if you rap, you suck. Straight up. If you can't score a normal goal, like, why are you even playing this game? Score a real goal. Like, it's not that difficult. Hey, Volcom, send me a freaking message on Xbox so I can send you a damn phone call and get you in on this, bud. Slim also is the wraparound.
Yeah, he is.
King.
That's true. Slim is a wraparound king, too.
He's a pussy, too.
But I love Slim. You don't understand. Slim is one of those guys that, yeah, he uses the rap, but he has more. He has a game. He actually can pass the puck. He can move the puck. He can shoot the puck from different angles. I give Slim credit. You know what? I'm going to tell you. I'm going to disagree with you two a little bit. I understand the rap is part of the game, okay, and can be used. What I don't like is when the rap is used over and over and over and over again like a broken record. I think if you score 1 or 2, fine. I can live with that. If my D-men aren't covering my post and they score me as a goalie, that's on me and the D-men. But the fact of the matter is when you start doing it 7 or 8 times, that's like an exploit. You know?
Right, we played somebody at, I think it was Wednesday, yesterday. They scored like 5 or 6 wraparound goals. I believe it was Minnesota, my old team, and they just wanted to rap and rap and rap and rap. I felt like I was at like a Betty Wap concert. Like there's so much rapping going on, and it was just over and over.
And the funny thing, guys,
they were exploiting it.
In this simulation game, the U.S. is beating the crap out of Canada 4-1 right now. They got 18 shots to Canada's 3.
Yeah, look at that. Hey, yo, Volcom, are you gonna send me an Xbox message, bro?
Send it to the Real Germaniac.
Send it, the Real Germaniac. Capital D, capital R, capital D, or G. Why don't you put his gamer tag in the box so they know who to send it to? I'll put it in there. Hold on.
Why don't we do this? I got one better. If you want to be live on the show tonight and you want to talk crap with these guys, because honestly, they probably talk more schmack than a Swedish whore, okay? You can definitely, you can actually have, Germaniac's going to put his gamer tag there, send him a message with your phone number, and you may be one of the lucky ones he calls.
I'll call you. I just need some phone numbers. What's that comment supposed to mean, Shad? Looks like Tampa versus I want to be live. Come on, Philly. What are you trying to say, Shad?
You know what? No. I can take care of this. I can take care of this. Wait. I can take care of this shit.
Shad hasn't even played against
Hold on, guys. Let me get him on the line.
what I'm capable of.
We're getting Shadowlack live on the line right now. Okay.
We're going to get the players.
You're live. You're live now, Shadowlack, with the Goon Squad. Go ahead.
Uh-oh. Is he on?
Shad?
Tampa Bay Mortuary. We chillin'.
The Shad is live.
Is that Shad?
Yeah, it's Shad.
Hey, Shad.
Shad, you there?
Yeah, that's it.
There he is.
Said Tampa Mortuary. You kill him, we kill him.
I don't know. I think Barely Jewish would agree with that. Would disagree with that.
What's that?
That Tampa is so great because no offense,
Anybody.
Barely got traded to Calgary, and I can guarantee you Barely is probably going saying, "Let's go Calgary, screw Tampa." Same thing with Killer 25. He's probably going, "Let's go Minnesota, screw Tampa." So, you know, I'll be honest. You guys are, if I'm correct, Barely Jewish was a first-round pick.
What? Oh, Eichel wants to be on Philly.
And McKay will never give him up. McKay loves him. I want to know how Tampa gets rid of Killer 25, who's their first-round pick, then gets rid of Barely Jewish, who I believe was a second-round pick. I want to know how the hell they pull that one off.
Well, the retard. We had checked the team, and we wanted to free up cap space. And then Barely Jewish found out that he was playing 5 games and wanted 6, and decided to turn into a 12-year-old girl in front of Toys R Us who didn't. You hear that? That does sound like Barely Jewish. He does sound like a 12-year-old girl. Someone get Zed. We don't want to get rid of him. You know, if anybody would send me their number, I'll call you and get you live on the show.
Let me explain this, though. One thing I will say, even though Barely Jewish and you didn't agree on a lot of shit, Shad, and Tampa in general, you got to admit, he's a good defender.
He is good. The problem is, he's on the same team as we play the same position.
Well, you play the same position, but let me ask you something. When you had Barely Jewish on the team, did you feel a little stressed maybe knowing there was someone maybe just as good as you on that team that was competing for your position?
Nah, I don't give a fuck. I could play 4 games. It don't matter to me. I'd rather play 4 games and be on a good team than, you know, cry and bitch and be traded, 3 times or 2 times throughout the season. And have the attitude of not being a team player.
Then the other question that a lot of people have
That's what this league's about.
is that Barely Jewish has been rambling around saying that the only reason you got more games is because you're VPG and VP and don't have the talent to get the max games. Well, how would you address that now that you're live on the air?
He probably uses a lot of excuses why people score higher on his test than him, why people are better than him in every sport. So, I mean, you can't just face the fact that some people may be better than him, and he's got to come up with a gay-ass excuse. Yeah, Jewish, you just got stomped on, man. And I didn't have to say anything this time.
But dude, listen. Barely Jewish has a response for you. He says, yes, stupid me, went to Calgary, the best team.
The best team before that. Record is not totally wrong. Barely to Montreal, Volku says. Uh-oh. Volku, I'm still waiting for that to get you in here.
Man. All I know is that it'll be an interesting season with that. Now, I know these guys probably have a couple of questions for you, Shad. Go ahead, guys. Mess with Shad here.
Yeah,
He's been talking about Barely Jewish.
Oh, man. Jewish, you just need to stop chatting over and over.
Nobody wants to hear your shit. Shad, you agree with that? Yeah. He has to stop pretending that stop pretending it's Gretzky. Now, what kind of team are you guys? What kind of team are you guys trying to build there? I've seen some of your trades going through. I see some wild stuff happening. I want to know what's going on. What's going on in the head over there on your team? Well, like I said, we got, with the Killer, we had one extra D-man, so we tried to deal him. And then Barely Jewish, like I said, can't handle, playing 5 games instead of 6, even though it's only 1 game less. So instead of having an issue, he said he wasn't going to play on us if we didn't get at least 6 games. So fuck it, you deal that person. You don't want to be a team player, get the fuck off the team. Got it. That's true. That's a good point. Vulcan has a question for you. Who is the best left wing, Chad? I guess you're saying who is the best left wing in the league, do you think? On your opinion. Or... shit, I don't even know when that plays. Wait, Chad, before you answer that, apparently Jewish said Chad is the best at every position on the ice because of him being the vice president. Is this true? No. Yeah, if the Jews said it, it's gotta be true, right? Right. I mean, I don't know. How reliable is Barely Jewish for being a source? On a scale of 1 to freaking 0. He's the greatest D-man to ever play NHL, according to himself, so it's on the internet, it's gotta be true. Right? Now, did we Wikipedia that or something like that? I just need to know. I gotta get my facts straight. Right, we can't say it on the air if it's not true. I think you go to the website, www.jewishesfullshit.com. Roger. Oh, you got his own website. Wow, man. Jewish, you must have quite a fucking following there. Right, you must be super busy.
Wait, guys. And look. Defense of Barely Jewish, and I'm going to be devil's advocate here, okay? I'm not saying this is how I feel, but he is a good defender in his own right. Now, he might be a little sore at Shad. He might be a little sore at Shad because, Shad was getting more games. I can understand that. But maybe he had a valid argument. I'm just trying to throw it out there. Because Barely Jewish is known around the league. Yeah, he's known for running his mouth too, I agree. But he's also known as being a damn good defender. Let's be honest.
Gator, I agree with you. He is good at defending. I'm not saying defending the water balls on the bench.
Yeah, but remember something. On any other team in the league, except maybe 1 or 2 I could think of, he would be starting. And he'd be getting max games. In my opinion.
Yeah. Oh, no, it depends. We tried it. He just got a shit attitude. He don't get his way, he cries like a little bitch.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's get...
Why he's good enough, why not start him?
That's true. Let's talk about something else, Shad. Shad, I got another one for you. Whatever happened to Killer 25? Let's talk about that, too. What happened with Killer?
Like I said, we had 5 D-men at the start when McKnight got assigned to our TC, and McKnight is better than Killer. Sorry, Killer, but the facts are the facts. And Killer and McKnight play the same position, so... And then Killer got a $5 million tag on him, so to clear up the tag space, we'll try to be Killer away.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's pretty simple. It's not like Killer's bad, it's just when you have 2 and one's better than the other, and you got too many, you gotta get rid of one. It's not that Killer's a bad player, he's just not as good as McKnight.
So wait, would you say that Killer as a first-round pick was a bust?
Killer as a first-round pick was only picked that because pick that Tampa was going to make got announced at the same time of their pick that that player was being a GM of a different team.
Okay, I understand that. But what I'm saying to you, and I want a direct answer because this is gooning around. We're uncensored here. We don't talk shit unless there's a real answer. Was he a bust? Yes or no?
He's like a 4th rounder.
Thank you. That's it.
Kill at 25. Alright, now Shep, Derek wants to know who are the best left wings in the league. He never got that answer. I gotta get my I don't know, because I don't know who all plays left wing, so I don't even know.
Here, I'll do you guys a favor. I'll do you guys a favor. I'll throw some left wingers out there, and you guys kind of let's play show and tell. You guys tell me what you think of these wingers right off the top of your head. Okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna go left and right wing. Okay? So best wingers in the league. Let's throw it out there.
Okay.
Tyler C, 2006. Boston.
Probably a joke.
Anybody else?
I haven't really gotten to play against him.
Shad?
Yeah, I haven't seen him play.
Okay. Fuck, I'm white. 23.
Oh, he's alright. He goes for wraparounds a lot. I played with him when I was center on Minnesota. Doesn't really pass a lot.
Okay.
He played on Minnesota. I don't know where he's at now.
He's at Boston.
He just doesn't pass.
Tough Life NYC.
He's alright. He's decent.
Okay, let's see who else.
I haven't really gotten to play against him too much.
Here's one I want Shad to talk about. Jay Resnick.
Go ahead, Shad. He's
You there, Shad?
Good.
He's good?
Resnick is good, but I don't know if he'd be the best.
Okay, Panarin, I-72I.
Panarin. Joke. Panarin is good. Just needs to learn to pass the puck. He's a joke. He's a joke.
Bomb Sniper.
Panarin's a joke. I haven't played with him.
Shad, you play with Bomb Sniper?
Oh, we'll do the best goalie ever. He's your average player, I think. Not the greatest, but not the worst.
And
I didn't get to play him, but soon.
X-Check IT.
Oh, Check? Check is damn good. Joke.
I know, I'm going to back it up. Check is damn good. I've seen Check play. Good player. Good player.
Yeah, he just needs to learn to cycle, learn to pass. Other than that, I think he's good.
Okay, let's talk about some of the Carolina guys here. And our first one, and I know the Goons are going to go on this one. Notre Dame, 830.
Oh, my God, what a joke. He is the worst player I've ever seen. I heard he was shit.
I heard he's got a shot that he takes a shot and looks for a rebound for like a tap-in goal or something like that. That's what he does all the time.
I've heard that he steals people's draft picks.
Well,
I also heard he's a little whiny bitch, but who knows if any of this is true? Right, I feel an induction to a wall of shame coming up when we play Carolina. If he's not a bitch, I totally agree. If he doesn't fight, he's just going to get smashed all game. Oh, someone get a chat about Crosby going? You don't want to chat about Crosby. He's a joke. Not even worth my face off.
no.
Yeah, Gator, you got another one?
Yeah, I got plenty. I'm just like listening to you guys go on. I think this is good.
No.
Okay, Baja Baby Doll.
Never heard what?
Baja Baby Doll. Now let's be nice. She's a chick, guys. She's a chick.
Oh, she's a chick?
She's a chick.
Never heard of her. She's probably a chick? Never heard of her.
Okay.
I haven't played against her.
Drunken Brawler, 420.
I have not heard of him. Oh, wait, Brawler?
420?
Yeah.
Did he change his gamer tag recently?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I thought he played goalie. I don't remember.
Sit and timeout.
Nope, don't know who that is. No idea. Nope.
I'm just gonna go through some of the ones I know because if I go through the whole list, it's gonna be crazy. Jamaican Wee Man.
Oh, yeah. He's alright. You know, he was involved in that trade for Slasky, which I thought was dumb. So, he's decent, you know?
Well, let me ask you guys something
Picked up on that.
about Wee Man. Here's the thing: do you think that Carolina got the better deal there? 4 for 1 for Slavsky?
Yeah. Well, yeah, of course. They got rid of Slavsky. Right? They got rid of Slav, the worst player on the team. Probably the worst player in the league.
Really?
Right behind Barely Jewish.
I think you guys are being a little tough right now.
And you know what? And Notre Dame's the worst player. Yeah, Notre Dame's then Jewish, sneaky bastard. And then Slavsky. Yeah. Then we'll probably put Pastor and Slavsky at the same level. And then you got Duck Funker Deluxe right after that. He's the worst. Anybody here ever played against Duck Funker? I think we did. We beat the shit out of y'all. Duck Funker is terrible. Did you ever play with?
Listen. I'll say this:
Don't forget about his Chappie.
don't mess with any of my Philly boys because I swear to God, I will take my stick, sharpen it, and shove it up someone's ass. There, I said it.
Alright, well, let's not forget about his Chappie.
Don't worry, Shad. I'll induct you into the Hall of Shame when the season's over. Watch, one game we're way up. You're going to come at me, take a shot after the whistle, and I'm going to hit Y and beat your ass in a fight. Watch.
I wish I could fight the goalie.
Chappie.
Yeah, let's talk about Chappie there, Albano. Or should I say the real Germaniac? I've been playing with Chappie for a couple years now, and he has not improved whatsoever. You know, I have a feeling like if I would actually play a winger, right wing, where he plays, I would skate him all day.
I don't know about that one. I'll be honest. I got respect for Chappie.
Chappie sucks. Chappie's a joke. No, Chappie actually might be the worst player on Philly. Yeah.
You want to know something? And I want to say
that
this.
or Ace Shutter.
Ace Shutters or D-Man? We're not talking about D-Man right now. Okay, but in the Montreal Slavsky, I'm going to say this about the Slavsky. You guys have all talked enough about Slavsky. To me, I kind of disagree with your assumption on that trade. I don't think it was a bad trade. I actually think it was a damn good one for Montreal. Because here's the thing. Slavsky's worth $4.5 million. Okay? But you got to remember this. Jamaican Wee Man is worth $3.5 by himself. Okay? They dumped 4 players to free up salary. And right now they have $14 million left in cap space. Which pretty much means they can do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, they got under the minimum on the roster.
Huh?
You gotta remember too, they're under the minimum on the roster.
Well, that's true, but they're going to add a couple. You know that. But even if they add a couple TC players, they're still at 12.5, maybe 12. Big deal. All right, let's talk about another guy. Lady Redbush.
No, I haven't played him.
I've played him in XOHL. He's actually a very good player.
Hey, why don't we switch up the topic and go to goalies?
No, not yet. We got to go west. We got to give Western Conference their love too, before we go to goalies. Okay.
Okay.
Strictly Hattie.
Oh, Barely Jewish is back. I haven't really played him about Hattie. Hold on, Gator. You want to hear the Hattie?
What?
You want to hear the Hattie?
Yeah, let me hear about Hattie.
Real quick.
What's up with Hattie?
Man, that dude is fucking trash, dude. Man, he's fucking garbage.
That's Hattie. That's an imitation of Hattie. A damn good one, too.
I think I fucking shut down by his. I hate to say it, Hattie, but I made you my bitch.
Mm. Damn. Another one I'd like to highlight from Arizona is Mr. Shell X91X. Good player. I've seen him play. Very good player.
I don't think I've seen him play.
I got one. Here we go. This is funny. Attracted Walrus.
Who is that?
I got a little back history on this guy. This guy used to be the GM for the Windsor Spitfires when Germaniac was going to own and quit the day before the draft. That's Attracted Walrus.
Oh. Sounds like a bitch.
I haven't heard much from him though. So.
Right? He played with Germaniac, though?
I don't. He was.
How would he that
I
Germaniac?
can't blame him for quitting that team then.
Whoa. Did my phone cut off? Guys, I think we might have had a technical difficulty because I think my phone cut off. Hold on, I'm going to have to get these guys back on the line. Yeah, I'm going to I know. I know I lost a couple you. Hold on. Hold on, I'm adding people. Because unfortunately, you know, this is stupid when it does this. Hold on. Damn it. Hold on, dude. I'm trying. Guys, we have a little bit of a technical difficulty. It looks like my phone is gone to shit. So hold on. I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing here. Hold on. Everyone lost connection, it looks like. So I got to go and manually add these guys. So give me one moment while I do this. As I add them all again. There, we got 2 back. Hold on, let me get the third one. Albino, I need your number again, buddy. I don't have it.
Yeah, I got you, buddy. What do you want me to send you through text?
Yeah, send it to me through text. Chad, you there, right?
We're still live on the air?
Yeah, we're live on the air. Nothing's changed. I lost you guys. Like the call just went to shit. It must be the ghost of Barely Jewish, man. He knows we're not talking about him, so he's just going ahead and trying to disconnect the phone call through telepathy. That's what's going on. Let me know when you send that text.
Well, while we're trying to get everybody back on, why don't we take a little break from the stream real quick?
Yeah, that's fine. We can, like, the game is still going on. They get something to entertain them.
Alright. You mind letting us talking then?
Hold on, yeah. Give us one moment, guys. We're back. We took a brief break to get everyone back on the line. It looks like this wonderful game is over. So I'm going to start another one. Baseface, what was the game you wanted? Because I know you were the one who put the second game you wanted in. Was it Montreal, Boston?
Montreal.
Was it Montreal, Boston?
See.
Okay, I'll make sure we get that on there.
Is it in here watching? Yeah.
Sparkly 4. He wants to be on here, so make that happen. And you can.
Yeah, I don't have my second phone now.
Text me his number and I'll get him on the line on my end.
Hey, Sparkly, send me a message through your WhatsApp.
Oh, fuck you, Base. Don't say hi to us.
Base, you suck.
Hey, don't fuck with my center. Don't fuck with him.
Hey, he's the only... I would totally slaughter him right now if I didn't feel bad about it.
Hey, he's my center too there, buddy. Remember, I'm his defenseman.
Yeah, so? I'm allowed to talk trash about him. Sparkly, yeah, it's Albino, the real Germaniac. I wonder if fucking you guys get 9 goals on you. Defense.
Look, Barely Jewish says, keep it
Right,
interesting.
Chad.
Talk about me.
Right.
Sparkly, send that to Albino. He's the real Germaniac. Put that on the chat, Germaniac, so he can send you a message with the number.
No, Chad, let me just correct you where you were wrong. Those games we did get blown out,
I wasn't playing.
it's just preseason. Yeah, not all of us were playing, man. You can't say, oh, we got blown out.
But they did.
Look,
Yeah,
wait.
of course we got
Yeah,
blown
we did
out.
get blown out. Listen, guys. No, listen.
Maybe I should-
We're gonna hold our heads high. This is what we're gonna say to Shad. Watch this. Yeah, you blew us out this time, bitch. But you're not gonna blow us out during the season. If you do,
Man,
I'll personally go on the air and say that you are the king and I am shit. Okay? There, you heard it.
Actually, Shad. No, even better, Shad. If your team blows us out every game we play, we will personally, on the air, make a wall of fame just for you, and you will be the only member.
like the last jacket.
Hey, Albino, can you put it up on the chat for Sparkly so he can send you a message? Okay. Okay.
So, let's move on to defenders.
Well, no, we have to finish wingers. We never did because of the disconnection. I got a couple
okay.
more, okay? I'm going to just highlight 2 or 3 more, okay? Because honestly, yeah, we're getting a little bit overboard here. Let's talk about Linux.
I heard Linux is really good. Never seen him play.
Yeah. I think he holds on to the puck too damn long.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people like that in this league.
Okay. Here's one of my personal favorites, and I'll stay out of this one. Eichel 9.
Eichel.
Oh, Lord. Eichel 9 became my
You know,
but I don't want to tell that.
I like Eichel. He's
Eichel's
a good
a bitch.
player. But, you know, there's one thing I do gotta say. Eichel, every time I tried to put you in the ring with me, you backed down. You can't be a little bitch, man. Just take the guy.
Just don't be on the wall, man.
Well, nobody wants to be the wall of shame.
You know what? I'll say this. Eichel, I want to see you fight before the season's over with Mr. Spider Monkey. If you win,
Or Albino.
no, I want you and him. I know, or Albino. Yeah, I'll make it a forward. I want to see you
Yeah,
beat
fight
them.
me.
If you do it, I'll give you a major shout out on the air. I'll say that you are God.
Dude, I just sent the numbers to the WhatsApp.
Okay, hold on. Let me get that here a moment.
Is that all for Chad, or is it on when Sparkly gets on?
Yeah, we got Sparkly coming on, and then once I get Sparkly on here, I'm just looking at the WhatsApp right now, trying to get him. Let's see. Let's
Oh,
see.
that's what I'm saying. I'm just set it up. Oh, let's go, Michael. I'll scream at you. I gave you 5 chances, man. 5 chances. And you backed out every single time. You little pussy bitch. There is not gonna be a next time, bro.
I'm gonna be adding a call, guys. So hold on. I'm gonna be adding a call here in a second. So just give me a minute here. Oops. Wait, I did it wrong. Damn it. Add to call.
Enjoy this Montreal and Boston game. Ooh, I scored 4-5 on here. Ooh, I scored 11. Beat that. Or 10. Yippee-ki-yay. Anyway.
As we get Sparkly here on the phone. And Eichel, yeah, you did score 5 on me, but that was a little, you know. Come on. Let's see if he answers.
Hello?
I think we got Sparkly live now. Sparkly, you there?
Oh, you do? Yes, I am. Let me just, there he is. Pause this. There's buddy.
Oh, listen. Eichel says Philly will be my star from now on.
What do you mean, ass?
I was thinking he's saying
I don't know what
bitch.
he means. Bitch is 5 letters, Michael. You need 5 stars.
Philly will be my bitch
That was
from
a-
now on. I think that's interesting.
Right, we'll see. You want to shut down Eichel? Wait till we play. Have a guy sit behind the net. He can't do his raps.
He says he doesn't do raps anymore.
We'll try him against us. I don't know. I think raps are going to be a big part of the season. Yeah, they're good. Yes, he does.
But let's talk about Sparkly here a minute, since we have Sparkly on the line.
Yeah,
Sparkly.
legend.
Sparkly, you were saying in the chat you're like the TC player extraordinaire. Tell me what you mean by that. What's going on, man? Talk to us about your frustrations.
Well, there's one team I desire to go to. Doesn't look like I'm going to get there, so I just play and dick around a little bit. But, there's a few teams out there that are looking to be pretty good. I haven't really decided yet. I liked Minnesota, but apparently they didn't agree with my playing style. But they got a lot of good players on their team. They got rid of me too. It's okay. Now, Sparkly, what team do you desire to play for, if you may answer that? You gotta be Saint. It's between 2 teams. It would St. Louis Blues or Calgary Flames with my boy Merck over there. Pizza's on St. Louis, isn't he? Yeah,
Pizza Romo, yeah.
Yeah, Pizza Romo is a good player. Yes, he is. He's up for Rookie of the Year in NLG. If I'm wrong, hopefully I'm not wrong on that one. Yeah, but I voted for him on that one. Yeah, I recruited him to the NLG, and I'm not sure how this league happened, if he recruited me or I recruited him, but hopefully I can get out there and play with him. He's a very good player, and he can change the pace of the game on any team. Agreed. The St. Louis, though, they got a very good lineup. I've been playing with them earlier today, and they have a really good goalie and goalie god. I don't know if many of you played with him, but he's going to be a real game changer in this league.
Yeah, I think he was drafted 4th, if I'm correct. So, yeah, he was drafted really high. I know that.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. If you go down, you got another airborne father who I don't know how they're going to do that, if they're going to split up the games between goalies, but that's going to be a really tough team to score goals on, unless, EA doesn't agree with them.
Yeah, it's true.
Let's talk a little bit about your current team right now.
My current team, Minnesota.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about them.
Minnesota, they turned it around, it looks like a completely different roster from when we first started the draft and everything like that. They're going to be up there along with one of the top two teams in the league, in their conference and stuff. I can certainly see them winning the whole thing if they get a few jokesters on their team, and if they settle it down a bit, it could be a good division. Killa, he's a really good defenseman, and hopefully, if I do get traded to a team, I'm able to play against him, because I do know a little bit about his gaming, of his style of play, but probably going to end up in TC down there on whatever team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got a good leadership role there from what I look. There's a few hiccups in the road, and obviously I don't agree with, being sent down to TC as any player wouldn't, but you got to do what you got to do. And wise words of one of my old owners is, Vpha, it's a business. Everyone wants to win.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's very true. And
Eichel,
I got one thing to say now that I'm on the air. Eichel, if you think Philly will be my ass from now on, then have some balls and call on the air. Have some balls.
Our ass and Eichel's face are identical.
All I gotta say is that I'll be honest. If anyone wants to be on the line, send a message. Germaniac. You'll see it on the chat, still in the middle of my page. You can send him a message with your phone number, and I will go ahead and personally call you. This is an uncensored show. Uncensored.
Yes, please join. Say what you want about any team, any player, anytime, every week.
Actually, I got someone who we should bring on the line. Hold on. It's a surprise. Let me see if I can add him. It's saying I got someone on hold. Hold on. I think my phone's malfunctioning a little, guys. I think I got too many calls is what I think is going on. Hold on. Yeah, this doesn't look good. Let me do this. I'm trying to hang up. Yeah, it looks like my phone has went to shit. You see? When you have so much shit on a line, it kind of makes things interesting because, you kind of go and you wonder what the fuck is going on. Hold on. Let me get these two back on the line. It's still saying I got a conference call on hold. So I'm going to need...
Say I were to be on the top line in one team, on one league, and be on the bottom line on another team, you're going to tend to want to put your better line against other teams' better lines. So it would really work. NLGE and this one, I know NLGE is 8, 9, and then this one's 8, 9, and 10. Or 7, 8, and 9, sorry. And then, you got the XOHL, which I'm probably not going to sign up with.
Hold on,
I
guys.
have signed up the XOHL already.
I can't even get another call on here. It won't let me. It looks like I'm maxed out on calls, guys.
No, but no, it would. If you're in 3 or 4 leagues, it would be pretty hard Luckily, I was put out of the playoffs, so I don't have to worry about the NLG anymore for this season. And by the time this season ends, NLG will start up again. So I guess the only conflict would be if I were to be in the playoffs or something in NLG.
Well, I think, between you and I think, and this is just my opinion, I think a playoff game would take precedence over a beginning of the season game, honestly. You've worked all season to get to that playoff point.
Yeah.
And I'm not here to knock any other leagues.
Especially with these,
honestly.
with these preseason games, too.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Gator, now that we got a new player in here, should we move on to defensemen in the league?
You know what? I got a better idea. Let's have some fun. Let's talk about owners.
Oh, yeah. Do you really want to talk about this?
Yes. This is why you guys are on the air.
I don't want to talk about this. What are we going to talk about first?
Let's see. Where do I want to start?
Should we talk about Philly?
No. We got to start. Let's see. Let's talk about Pitt X Malkin from Calgary.
Malkin? I haven't really gotten the chance to talk to him. But from what I can see of him building a team, he's doing some crazy crap and it's working out for him. So, respect for that. You're building yourself a nice little team. What kind of team it is?
Oh, I agree.
Sounds like he's a smart businessman. I mean, I played with a couple of those Calgary guys before in a pickup with one of my buddies, One Lucky Lemon. And we played them. And kid's good, but he didn't score any on my team. It was more some other guys that I've never even heard of, actually.
Yeah, true.
I mean, time will tell. We'll see when we play.
Is Shad here or did he leave?
I know Shad left.
Okay. Let's talk about GM2. Straight no chaser.
Straight no chaser.
Calgary.
I've only played with him once or twice. I've only played with him once or twice, and he, from what I've seen, he's a pretty good player. He didn't talk a lot, so I don't know about that department. But I know Merc Chopped is, Merc Cheap Shot is very happy being on the team, and it's very hard to please that guy.
Okay, let's talk about Buy Me a Beer Loser from Nashville.
Who? Nashville.
Buy Me a Beer Loser.
Nashville. I haven't really got past their games right now.
Yes.
Oh, man. Worst manager ever bringing that piece of trash to that team. Your team could have been so great, but yet you traded players for somebody who's not even close to being good. What is wrong with you?
You know what's the funny thing about Nashville's roster? You look at their roster, they got 2 first-round picks. They have 6 TCs, a 7th-round pick, and an 11th-round pick. They have $18.25 million cap still. Let's see. Ziplocs from St. Louis.
Don't know much about that. Talk to him.
I'll give you my opinion on him. I think he's one of the best owners in the league.
I play with him, his team a lot, actually, and he's a very fun, outgoing guy. You could literally, call him a fuckface, and he wouldn't care. Pretty outgoing guy.
And then he's got Epic Pig as well, which is a very good player and pretty cool guy as well.
Yeah, his whole management's pretty nice there.
And let's see.
They're certainly guys I would want to, I would stress the other players. If you want someone fun to play with, hit up those 3 guys.
Definitely. I've only played with Epic Big a few times.
Here. I'm gonna put the goons on the hot seat. Ace Shutter.
Absolute
Fuck
shit.
that asshole. He's the worst defenseman I've
The
ever
worst
fucking
owner
seen.
in the league. He always goes for hits. He's worse than Valorous Mortal with penalties. Just absolute shit.
Wow, that's
He
tough.
He lacks discipline, and that's what ruins it for our team.
He racked the discipline.
Wow.
No discipline. Act all.
Oh, don't you think you're being hard on our owner right now?
No. I'm surprised we're not on him.
Yeah, I don't know. Our owner makes some dumb decisions all the time.
Okay. Here, what is the dumbest decision he's made?
Bring it up by the time.
No, I would say first round draft.
Strictly Gator first.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate that.
No.
The first round draft
Dumbest
pick,
decision.
either that or making Base Space and Valorous Mortal GM and AGM.
And I got something from our owner in the chat. He goes, "Blow me, trade bait."
Blow me trade bait. But he's talking to me here later.
He's talking to me. If he's just mad because Gator likes me more.
I'm telling you, man. You know what? Okay, let's talk about Valorous Mortal.
The Connect Boy Wonder.
Good guy. Heart's in the right place.
Fuck boy.
But man, he takes a lot of fucking penalties. I am pretty sure he's gonna lead the league in penalties this season. Without
Yeah,
doubt.
Valorous needs to go to TC.
Whoa. I think you guys are going a little overboard here.
We'll call up Legend status.
Legend stat? Wow.
Ouch. Well, that actually hurt me a little bit there.
Hey, listen. Newsflash. Coming across the newswire. Here we go. Ace Shutter sends Spider Monkey ILM and the real Germaniac down to TC.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, I'll still play
That's
more
more
games. I'll get traded.
You'll
I'll
play
request
2
a trade.
games a week.
I'll request a trade.
You can't request a trade. You want to know why?
Why?
And why is that?
Because you just said, on a live radio show that our owner, you just knocked our owner to shit.
I consider it a trade.
Hey, I'm fine with dealing with the consequences. Me not playing, that just means I have more time to play other games with my other friends.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
No, I see. I disagree. I think that I'll throw this out there. I think we have a really good ownership group. I think they're very dedicated. I also think they have fun, and that's one of the things that I think makes them very good.
What team is this?
Talking about Philly.
Are we sure we're talking about the same Philly?
Right?
Hey. Let me explain something to you, okay? I am your first-round pick. I am the face of the franchise. I will not degrade my owners on the air. I will not.
Oh, I will. Yeah, I don't care. They even said anything goes.
You guys are gonna make me
No.
freaking choke. Let's talk about Montreal.
There's one thing. Wait, there's one more
Oh,
thing I want to say about
Montreal.
Philly.
One more thing. Go ahead.
We can't forget about our AGM.
Oh.
Oh, that's face.
It's bad fast. Get it right.
Yeah, Cook Boy Wonder.
We give Bad Fast a lot of shit when we're playing. It's all for good sport. But
like, Albino does mean everything he says.
I'm barely Jewish.
Barely.
Barely Jewish. I got something to say. What we said is
Why do you want to get talked about all the time? You
Yeah.
must have a
Do you have like an inferiority complex or something, dude? I hate to say this, but the whole hour and a half can't be about you.
Don't use big words. He doesn't understand them. Barely. Last time me and you played, I outplayed you. Sit down, shut the fuck up, and let's continue our show.
But I will
Please.
say this: Pitt Malkin, great owner, straight no chaser, great GM. Honestly, probably one of the best management groups that we have in the league. I just feel like I don't want to talk anymore because honestly, I'm going to break it all down tomorrow, team by team, in my live show. And I'll be honest with you. It may not go the way you think it's going to go.
Right? I won't be here this weekend, so I'll miss your live show, buddy.
Mm-hmm. And that's another thing. I want to talk about, who did I say was next?
Montreal.
Montreal, Slim and Volcom.
I've never heard of them.
I'm going to tell you, I think they're very knowledgeable. I think they're very good owners and a GM. I think they make a hell of a team.
Except for getting Slasky.
You know what? I still think that
That's
was a
true.
good trade. I heard that he beat Tampa Bay by himself. And I think Barely Jewish was on that team when he beat them by themselves. So, let's not go there. Listen, all I'm saying is this. He's put together a pretty good team if you look at his roster. And, honestly, I kind of, I respect him. Because they both pick out good talent and they know what good talent is. And they've kind of made some changes to their team as they see fit. But a lot of these guys that they've picked up, they play within a certain system because they're all French. And honestly, I hate to say it, but they kind of outplay a lot of teams. And the other thing I'll say about it is, okay, and this is just my opinion. Slim, top 10 center. Volcom, top 10 type of player. Then you throw on top, you got Carnegie. I believe you have Carnegie on that roster, who's solid. And I'm going into Montreal a little more in depth because I do believe, like, if the team deserves love, I'll give them love. Even if they're not my team, I'll give them love. King Natsu, amazing player. Huh?
Spider got DC'd from the talk again.
What's up with Spider's phone?
He sucks.
I'm going to see if I can connect him. If I can't connect him now because my phone is acting stupid. Wait, I think I can. Hold on. I think I can. Maybe I can. Maybe I can't.
Can they still hear me?
Yeah, they can hear you. Hold on. I'm adding him right now. Hold on.
Okay. Anyway.
It's not letting me add him. I'm going to hang up with you, and I'm going to have to disconnect the phone call because of the way it's acting, dude. It's acting really dumb right now. So let me see if I can get out of this phone call. Hold on. I'm trying to. All right. I'm going to get off the phone call and call you back. I'm going to disconnect the call. All right?
Alright.
As we continue now, I'm trying to see if my phone will actually let me do this because I think we've done so many calls that it's haywired my damn phone. I'm going to restart the phone here, guys. Give me a moment here. And I'm going to continue on Montreal a little bit while, I'm restarting my phone. Montreal. And I'm going to say this. I think they're better than every team in this league right now. If you look at their roster and what they got in TC. They're better than Calgary. They're better than Boston. I even think, I'll be honest, they're better than Philly right now, and I'm on Philly. Okay? They're that damn good. And I'm just saying the way it is. The goons right now are cursing me out in the party as I say this. But Well, right now they're like, quit talking until we get on the line. You fuck. That's what they're telling me. But like I said, and who is their AGM? I forgot. Who is their AGM there? Rocket 9. Good player. Very good player. As my phone restarts still. You see, there right now, I'm still waiting for my phone to start because, kind of funny. You buy a $500 phone and the phone still takes forever to fucking start. All right. Yeah. These guys want to take a quick break, so I'm going to mute my mic a moment while this continues as Boston and Montreal go to overtime. Give us about 2 minutes and we'll be back, and probably we'll talk a little more and conclude the show because we've been on for over an hour now. But we'll get to that here shortly. I'll be right back, guys. Yeah. And we are back live on the line as we continue to talk about owners. And I know I've rambled on about Volcom.
Yeah, that fuck boy.
Don't mess with Volcom, dude. Have some respect for the French. Close my door, Bella, please. My daughter just walked in my room.
As Mel Gibson once said, trust the French.
Yep.
Anybody name that movie?
And one more. I'm going to talk about two more owners that one more owner that catches my eye. Jay McKay, 13. L.A.
Who's he with?
Los-
L.A.
Yes.
LA's got a pretty solid team. I feel like they could take the West.
I believe they can. I think that's a possibility. I think they can take the West.
It's going to be between, the West is going to be LA and Minnesota.
It's going to be L.A., St. Louis, Calgary in the West, in my opinion.
I don't know. Yeah, Calgary maybe. I just feel Minnesota's got a lot of talent.
Look.
Daredevil, Class A center.
Listen. You can't fuck with Barely Jewish. If Barely Jewish is on a team, they're going to win it all, dude. Come on. It's Barely Jewish.
Oh, yeah, totally. Pastor Gaines is on the team. That team's going to win.
That really doesn't matter.
Don't forget about Slav.
Hey, don't fuck with Slav. I think Slav's a great player.
What team have you been watching? Yeah, really. He's a great player on the bench. But
Mm-hmm.
So who's the last owner you got for me? Jewish is the best.
Let's talk about an owner that not
The
many
best
people talk
player
about.
in the league.
Heisman Award.
Heisman Award, Minnesota. You know, you traded me away, you asshole. But, you're a pretty good owner. You got a good team. JG's solid. Sneaky Daredevil, solid. You gotta pull Sparkly C4 up from TCs and play him, bro. Just saying. Great player.
Don't know much about the guy. I mean, spoke with him briefly today. Played a couple games.
Only thing I gotta say is when Pastor Games was on that team, Pastor Games was the owner.
Yeah, but this is a different management group right now, and I think Heisman.
And then the best thing that Heisman's done all season is trading away his first round pick.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I won't agree or disagree with that. I'm gonna stay respectful towards Pastor.
I won't. I'm not a commissioner.
You know, but I'll just say this. I'm gonna say that there are gonna be a couple more owners we cover next week on this show, and there'll be more coverage tomorrow on my show. But these guys have one or two more segments they want to go through. So guys, you got the floor. I'm gonna shut up for a while and take a little break. So go ahead.
Here's our last segment. Go ahead.
Well, hey, wait.
You got it.
You got to talk about first how they can. Let's talk about how they can get onto the air by sending.
Oh yeah, I got that. So guys, we're trying to get the players involved, get you guys involved in our show. We're hoping to have some videos, like some top 5 play videos and stuff. And what we need you guys to do is whenever you're playing the game, if you come up with a big hit, you kick somebody's ass, you have a nice cycle play going, and you score a goal, or you just score a nice goal, penalty shot, whatever it is, undress the goalie, or somebody makes a terrible fail. Hit Xbox, record that, and then go into the edit studio, try and slim it down to 10, 15 seconds or so if you can. If not, then whatever. But record it on your phone or something, record it somehow, and send it to me. I'm going to put my WhatsApp number in the comment section so that you guys can save it or screenshot or whatever you want to do with it, and then you'll be able to send me the video. So again, if you get in a fight with somebody, you get a big hit, your goalie comes up with a big save, clutch moment, clutch play, a fail, goal, anything along those lines, anything that's worthy of being on the show, or you think is worthy of being on the show, send it to me in a video, and we're going to try and get a compilation. And with that being said, we're moving into our last segment of the show, the first inductees into the Wall of Shame. Spider, I think you got the first one here, man. All right. Explain what went down in this game.
All right, so what happened was the kid shot my goalie. I will take that. So, of course, I fought him. So this lucky contestant, he's a left winger. He is from Carolina. So you guys, make sure to tell him he made onto the show, even though he wasn't on there. Jay Yeti, 15S. Welcome to the Wall of Shame. You lost the fight against me.
Nice. So that's our first inductee, Jay Yeti, 15S, left winger from Carolina. Welcome to the Wall of Shame. And our second and our last inductee for this week is someone who retired this week, left defender from Boston, but Philly was playing Boston. We were up. We were having a good game, and he quit. So, Wall of Shame worthy. Arm a get it on. Lefty from Boston, backing out of the game like a little bitch boy. And obviously, we got in touch with their owner who told us that he backed out. We thought he had lagged out, but ended up quitting and retiring from the league. So with that being said, man, that really wraps up our show for this week. You guys get on those videos, send them to me so that we can get some plays on here and make this show a little bit more interesting.
One last thing I'd like to add about Armageddon that no one knows, but I kind of throw it out there since it's bad. He actually quit, but he also criticized the other defenders so bad, OD Flux. that he made OD Flux quit too. Did you guys know that
Yeah,
one?
definitely wall of shame. Definitely wall of shame worthy.
Yep.
So we got our 2 inductees.
Yeah, and there we go. And guys, since we're in a shootout here in this game, I'm gonna let it go, and kind of do a little play-by-play. Right now, it looks like Bergeron just missed. Because it's a shootout. It's tied 4-4. I want to see who wins this, to be honest, and I think everyone else who's been watching does. We're hearing a breakaway here, Montreal. Oh, another save. So pretty much looks like a boring ass shootout to me. Oh, we got another one into the inductees of Hall of Shame, guys.
Did it?
Captain Kachow from Montreal quit and retired this week too.
I need video evidence. Or vocal need evidence, man.
No,
And
he
then we
quit.
can
No,
induct
he
him
quit
next
from the
week.
league. He
Why?
retired.
Alright, tell me a minute.
He retired.
Oh, he retired?
He
What
retired.
did he retire for?
Let's just say he didn't like his situation, so he cried and retired.
Oh, wow.
Yep. And Boston just scored here, so Montreal's got one last chance to tie it, and nope. That was an epic fail. That was an epic fail. Boston wins the shootout. Sorry, Base. I know Montreal is your favorite team, but they bit the big one this time. All right, for Mr. Albino, aka the Germaniac, for
Real Germaniac.
the real Germaniac, for Spider Monkey, ILM, and for myself, the Gator. As you can see, I'm still hacking up a lung, so I apologize about that. Have a great rest of your night, and I will be on tomorrow at 9 p.m. So tomorrow tomorrow is Friday or Saturday? Tomorrow's Friday, right? I'll be on Saturday at 9. Saturday at 9. I apologize.
I'll be gone all weekend.
Saturday at 9. So, all right, guys, we're gonna call it quits and have a great night. All right.
See you guys. See you next night, everybody.